Pete here. It is week 27, and I just wanted to run through how we're going to be doing this in class and at home activities for this week. So, as you notice right here, I have a week 27 folder pulled up. I want you to go ahead and go click on it. Now, what's going to happen is that this is for both uh, gold and blue groups. So, normally that we work in a little bit of a different format where I meet with the blue kids first, and then we meet with the gold kids next. But this time what we're going to do is we're all going to be doing the same thing on Monday. So once you click into the folder for today, what you're going to see is you're going to see number 26, Tang and Song Inquiry, it says. So what you're going to do is once you're going to load this document into Notability, and then remember to be sure to rename it so it doesn't look like the crazy long names that they had before this. Hopefully get a new update for that soon. And I just want to kind of walk you through how to, this is mainly for the gold group because you're not going to be with me for the first part of the week, but I'll be with you to wrap this up, okay? So what we're looking at is this guiding question here is, can humans be influenced today by something 1,270 years ago? And this is an inquiry. And so what we do is that we're given all this documents and data to look at, and then we're going to answer this question, like, can they be influenced? I mean, 1,270 years ago, seems like a pretty far away time to me, and I'm not thinking that I'm using too many things these days that are over 1,000 years old. I don't know though. Who knows? So we have two supporting questions here, if you noticed. So these two supporting questions where were the Tang and Song dynasties? And the second one says, what led to the Tang and Song golden ages, and how did it impact China, other regions, and later periods in history? So let me just show you how I made this broke down, or the document. So right here you see the learning targets that we're dealing with from the state, and this is the second part of a learning target for us for New York State. And so you'll see on this side we have supporting question 1, and this side supporting question 2. Okay, same ones I just read. Now you'll both these questions have a formative task. See how there's a formative task for this side, and there's a formative task for this side. And then you'll also see that there are featured sources on this side and then featured sources on this side. So all the things that we need to answer supporting question 1 are located right here. All the things that we need to answer supporting question 2 are located right here. Now, this is written in sequential order, so we're going to see supporting question number 1. Okay, so this is like a few more resources that you're looking for supporting question 2. So we have a summative performance task, and this is what we're going to be doing. It says the Tang and Song golden ages have had an impact on China, other regions, and later periods in history. Construct a report card that evaluates the need to study, remember, and or celebrate this expedition using specific claims and relevant evidence from sources while acknowledging competing views. Woo! That sounds pretty complicated. But basically, if you just look at our supporting questions up here, 1 and 2, you'll be able to answer that question. I know it sounds pretty heavy duty right now, but that's because we don't have any information yet. So there's a description of what the inquiry is all about, and it's talking about a little bit of background about the Tang and Song dynasty. So I'll let you guys read that. And then again, this is the structure of the inquiry. There are 2 supporting questions. Each supporting question has sources that will help you come up with a response. Each supporting question has a formative task. You will use the information in both supporting questions to create a response to the summative task. So if I scroll down a little bit more, now we're going to get into it. So this history connects the past with the present. So this is giving us a little bit more background about, how are we, or, are we influenced by the past, or if we are, how is it? That's going to be described right there. So here's supporting question 1. Where were the Tang and Song dynasties? So what you're going to do is just do what the directions say. Examine the maps below, respond to the formative task on the second, the one that follows, right? So like here's our first resource, see featured resource A. Check out this map, look at it, and then if you keep scrolling down, you got featured resource B. And then if we keep scrolling down, we finally get to formative performance task for supporting question 1. So your formative task, label all this stuff on this map, okay? So, and then you're going to move into supporting question 2. Now, I'm going to, just let you know that this follows the same format. So what you're going to do is there are sources I believe it's A through E. So like see source A, you're gonna read about it. Source B, okay, there's actually a video, quick video clip. We have source D, or C, excuse me, source D, source E, and then we finally get to our formative assessment section, and you're just gonna do what it says, okay? It has like, it's a little chart, and just do what it says below the chart, okay? And then finally we move on to our summative task. So our summative task has two parts. Part one, where you're going to fill out this graphic organizer for achievements and innovations for the Tang and Song dynasties. And then finally, number two, you're going to create this report card. And what you're going to do is you're going to use the same categories that are listed up here: a prosperity and stability category, visual arts and architecture, literature and philosophy, and science and technology. You're going to pretend like those are classes for these guys, and you're going to fill out a report card. This is like that class, prosperity and stability. Teacher, if you feel like there's someone in there you can refer to, go for it. What grade did you going to give them? A through F, and then give them some comments. Why did you give them that grade? Okay, and obviously I'm going to be around to answer any questions, but for the gold kids especially, you're going to get started on this thing without us. But the expectation is that I'm going to start this assignment with the blue group, and then when Thursday comes around, I will finish this with the gold group. And then the blue group, you guys are going to be on your own, okay? So let's try to have a little fun with this. And it's a little bit new style of learning for us, but let's just give it a try. Just kind of shake things up a little bit. And if there's any questions that arise, I'll definitely be available. Definitely email me. And if you want to, we can also, if you're interested in zooming into the class on Monday or Tuesday, just to kind of just be around while you're working on your stuff, feel free. Just let me know, though, ahead of time so I can give you the link and make sure I'm looking out for you, okay? If you have any questions, reach out. Thanks a lot.